Everything that you thought about how creators make money in 2026 is completely wrong. Let me explain. Hey there, everyone. My name is Momo, aka Jamshed Bhai on TikTok and Instagram. For those of you who don't know me, I am a content creator. I'm also a former TikTok employee where I worked on the TikTok shop team. And funnily enough, I also went viral on TikTok while working on TikTok. I have a whole video about that you can check out on my channel. But in today's video, we're going to talk about the reality of being a content creator in 2026 and the truth behind the big bucks, quote unquote, that content creators make in 2026. Is that really happening or is it not? TLDR, it's not happening, and I'll explain exactly why. Now, when we think about how content creators would make money back in the day, let's say 2014, the peak of Vine, all of these creators are coming out showing how flashy of a lifestyle they live. You can think about people like the Paul brothers, KSI, Shane Dawson, maybe a little bit later on in the late 2010s, early 2020s, we think Mr. Beast, all these big TikTok stars that became famous during COVID. We see how much money that they made in that heyday and how much money they're making now. That has definitely inspired a lot of people to pursue making content as a way to make money on the side, as a side hustle, passive income stream, you name it, right? But the reality is that a lot of creators, especially in the short form content space, because everyone thought that if you do a couple of TikTok dances or just make some TikTok videos because of the success people got in COVID, they can replicate that in a post-COVID society where making content is king and you'll make a bunch of money on the side. But the reality is that is not the case. Now, as someone who has done pretty well for themselves in the social media space, I have about 60,000 followers on both Instagram and on TikTok. I have almost 1,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I have to throw that in. Apparently, that's what YouTube wants creators to do. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, I have a pretty decent following on my social platforms. And out of full transparency, let me tell you right now, from the native creator payout programs, I have made a couple $100. From the TikTok creator program, I've made a couple $100. Instagram doesn't even have a creator program like that. From Instagram, I have made money through brand deals that I've done. But even then, the brand deals that creators get nowadays is nothing compared to what creators were making back in the day, in the heydays, back in the 20s. Now, what has changed? I attribute a couple of factors to this. The biggest one being the rise of TikTok Shop. Before TikTok Shop, the way that brands would work with creators would be, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to find a creator, I have an app, I have a product, maybe I'm like a retailer or something like that. I will pay you a one-time flat fee or a flat fee per video for you to go ahead and promote my product, promote my business, whatever it may be. That price could range depending on how many followers you have. When TikTok Shop came around in late 2023, early 2024, especially here in the US market, it completely changed the dynamics of how creators are getting paid out. Now, with TikTok Shop and the rise of social commerce, we're starting to see a more affiliate-based payout or a performance-based payout to creators. Now, what a brand can do is say, hey, I'll send you a free product or a refundable sample. If you go ahead and promote my product in your video, I'll give you a percentage of the revenue, or also known as GMV. With this payout model, creators are now incentivized to make high-performing videos so that they can get paid out. Now, the affiliate commission can range anywhere as low as single-digit percentage all the way up to 20, 30, sometimes even more, 40% commissions. That's what I saw, especially in the early days of TikTok Shop when I was working there. Some brands were paying 40 to 50% commission on sales for TikTok Shop. With brands seeing that success on platforms like TikTok, they're now doing similar incentives to pay creators out. For example, on Instagram or even TikTok, if a brand is not selling on TikTok Shop or a social commerce platform or directing sales to a Shopify site, they may offer creators a view-based payout. So, hey, for every 10,000 views, I will pay you $100 or I'll pay you $50, right? So that's changing up the dynamic. A lot of creators in their minds have this mentality of, hey, back in 2015, Jake Paul was charging $10,000 for a brand deal. I have 100,000 followers, so I also should be getting $10,000 for a 60-second ad read on a YouTube video or $5,000 to make a TikTok or Instagram video, where that is simply just not the case. That's why you're seeing a lot of creators now say, hey, go to the link in my bio, because they end up getting a 10 or 20% commission for every sale that they convert, whether that's through their Amazon storefront or through an affiliate code that is on the brand's website. Everything is going to be percentage based. And that's something that if you are looking to become a creator in this creator economy, you need to mentally prepare for yourself, because once you hit that goal of yours of 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, even, you have to realize that those days of getting a big fat check for doing a brand deal are gone. Everything is going to be performance based. And if you don't know how to navigate that environment, best of luck to you. If you guys like this video and want to see more, please, again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. It really means a lot to me. Peace.